Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel, Living Map. In today's video, we're going to talk about the healing process. What does it look like? Who's involved? And just a little bit of background about what it actually is going to look like to be healing. It's not a linear trajectory where you just, do A, B, C, D. It is all over the place. But I do want to share with you that if you do the work, you can't do it wrong. There's no wrong doing, and if it is something that's not working out for you, you just change your approach. Um, to me, the healing process looks like choosing to take responsibility. It's my responsibility, despite what happened, for me to heal myself. The guy who stabbed me isn't going to come back and thank God, and make me better. I have to do it for myself. He's not involved in the process anymore, except he's in the process because he's definitely in every flashback, every emotional outbreak, all this fear living inside of me that I have to process, and it's up to me. And so basically, for healing, I like to think of it as a toolbox. I have a little toolbox with a bunch of tools in it that I can utilize to help me through this process. And in this channel, I plan on sharing many of these tools with you on different videos. So, when building the toolbox, I do want you to think about things that people believe and things like that, like the therapist, I gonna go there and she's gonna heal me. The therapist doesn't heal you, you heal yourself. They're just a tool in the process. They're kind of like the place where you can share things, feel safe, um, know that you're not alone, know that you are being able to share without someone coming back at you and saying, "What's wrong with you? What's wrong? Get over it. Just move forward." Instead, you have somebody where you can share and hopefully have a good therapist. And even if you don't, if your therapist is not beneficial, at least you can do the sharing part because sharing is a very big part of the healing process. Another tool in your toolbox is your own personal awareness and how you feel and how it's going for you. And when you're aware of things happening, that is the first step in almost any part of the healing process. It's just awareness that this is happening to you. And another big part of the toolbox that I plan on teaching here is about becoming a trigger hunter, where you are out there looking for your triggers. You are in control of the process and you are rebuilding, reclaiming your life as it was meant to be for you. But in reality, by going through all this trauma, you kind of get a gift. This gift of fullness of life that wasn't even there before, that I now experience on a daily basis. It's pretty exciting. And so part of the difference between regular healing and PTSD healing is that this analogy I like to share. Basically, when you're healing from something simple, like let's say my parents got divorced when I was younger and I took it upon myself that, oh, it was all my fault. I destroyed their relationship. I'm a terrible, horrible person. Instead, I can like look back as an adult and say, wow, that was their stuff. That was their fights, their issues. That had nothing at all to do with me. And so as an adult, it's pretty simple to go back and say, okay, I'm not responsible, move forward, and basically that's the end of that. With PTSD though, there's that disconnect of emotion to moment because the body amazingly has separated it all. And one of the great benefits I noticed with my PTSD is that it came back in little bits of things. Like, so I didn't have to deal with all my anger at one time. I didn't have to deal with the rage at one time or the helplessness or the fear. Although it was very pervasive in many parts of my life, I didn't have to feel it all at the same time. Thank you. They came back kind of one by one. As I took control of them, another one would come, and I learned to put my emotions down. I learned to hunt for these things that were going to set me off because honestly, I would have emotions and triggers that would leave me on the ground, frozen, 20 minutes, totally just reliving what it feels like to die over and over again. Anytime anybody got angry, anytime I felt helpless, there I was on the ground, unable to move, totally trapped, totally scared. And by going after it, I was able to move that through my body, reconnect it, and it's great, great feeling. And so please stay tuned and know that the healing process, you can't do it wrong as long as you're doing something. There's even these things I love to call pain vacations, where you're doing all this work, and then you're just, oh, I'm overwhelmed. I just need a break from it. I just need a break. So I would take breaks during my healing, and then I would want to not come back. But I would come back, because if I don't come back and finish this process, it's just haunting me forever. And so I invite you to come along with me and let's work through this together. Let me show you things I've learned, tips, tricks, things like that, and let's start this healing process. If you like this video, please like below, and if you want to find out more about what we're doing, just hit subscribe. Thank you for watching my video, and I hope you have a beautiful day.